everyone! This is Heart and welcome to the Heart Baker Kitchen. Today we will be making a super easy fudgy chocolate brownie recipe with that very beautiful crackly and shiny top. So we have all our ingredients ready. We have our oven preheating. So let's start. We'll start with a large mixing bowl. Then we will add in our brown sugar and our eggs. Okay, so we want to whisk this together until the egg absorbs the sugar. And then we set this aside for the sugar to dissolve a little bit into the egg. That is what is going to help the brownie to have that shiny and cracked top. So let's set this aside, and then in another bowl, we're going to melt our dark chocolate. So this is chopped dark chocolate. You can use any of your favorite brands. And then we will melt this together with our salted butter inside the microwave until this is melted. So now that we have our melted butter and chocolate, we'll go back to our sugar and egg mixture. So you see, almost half of the sugar is melted into our egg. In our egg mixture, we're going to add in our vanilla, instant coffee powder, okay, and then our vegetable oil. Now in our sugar and egg mixture, we're going to slowly add in our chocolate and butter mixture. So it's okay if it's not fully melted. If you have some bits of chocolate in there, that will give you some nice fudge chocolate pieces in your brownie. Okay, so we just mix it until it's fully incorporated. You have this nice and luscious chocolate mixture, but we won't stop there. We're going to add in about half a cup of Dutch processed cocoa powder. So you want to make sure that you use the unsweetened kind. And using Dutch process gives you that darker and richer chocolate flavor. And then we have our all-purpose flour. So you just want to sift it into our mixture so that you don't get any lumps of cocoa powder. Okay, and then we slowly fold in our dry ingredients. So you see, we did not use any leavening agent in this recipe because we want it to be dense and fudgy. Okay, now here you want to be careful not to overmix. You just want to mix it just until there are no dry particles of the flour and the cocoa powder. So, this is what it will look like. This is our brownie batter. This is ready. Now, we will need a 9 by 9 inch square pan for this one, which we lined with non-stick baking paper. So, we want to pour in all of our brownie batter into the pan. Spread out the batter so that it is nice and even. Now this is where you can get creative. You can add nuts on top or chocolate chips depending on your preference. But here, we're just going to do a plain one so that you can see what it will look like after it's baked. We will bake this in a preheated oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. So you want to check it at the 23-minute mark. To check if the brownies are done, when you insert a toothpick in the center, there is still some wet crumbs that clings to the toothpick, but the sides are set. So now that our brownies have cooled completely, so you want to let them cool to room temperature for 1 to 2 hours. So it may be tempting to eat them right off the bat when they come out of the oven. But you want to make sure that you let them cool so that you can slice it. So here, you can see it's very nice, smooth and crackly top. So we have here our cutting board. Okay, so you see how easy it was to lift our brownies because we had parchment paper on our pan. So now it's time to cut it. I find that using a plastic cutter like so, or the small ones like this one, is best to cut brownies because it doesn't stick as much, unlike using metal knives. So we can cut about 20 slices here because it's a 9x9 pan. Now we will reveal the inside of our brownie. Nice. So see, even if this was the end corner piece, you'll see that it is not overbaked. It's still fudgy and moist. So that's what we're looking for. I'll just plate it here. Of course, it's not done unless we try it. See how nice and fudgy our brownie is. Just the perfect balance of sweet to chocolate to the slight bitterness of the coffee powder. And that is it for our fudge brownie recipe. I hope you learned a lot and you try this recipe at home. Again, I'm Heart Caliente and this is the Heart Baker Kitchen. I hope you like and subscribe here on our YouTube channel so you get updated on the other recipes that we will share. And also comment down below if you have any suggestions or requests. See you next time!